Only 3 years ago, the public phase of the UHD Here We Go campaign was launched, and we asked you to invest in the University of Houston downtown. Together, we shared a vision for increased scholarship support, improvements to our campus facilities, and an institution more strongly engaged with the Houston community. The UHD Here We Go campaign was our vision for a community embedded in the Houston community and providing opportunities for students who represent the diverse population of our region, diverse in ethnicity, age, background, and experience. You have responded beyond our wildest dreams. Today, I am pleased to announce that with your support, University of Houston Downtown has raised $33 million from 4,500 donors. Almost 3,000 new donors have stepped up to support UHD. We have seen increases in giving from alumni, community leaders, foundations, and corporations. With your help, we exceeded our original $25 million goal by more than 30%. Give yourselves a round of applause. What an accomplishment indeed. And that's not all. In addition to raising funds that will change the trajectory of the lives of tens of thousands of students and the future of the university itself, we have firmly anchored the University of Houston Downtown as the institution for unshakable students who dream, discover, and push the boundaries of possibility. During this time, UHD has expanded its campus footprint, adding 2 new buildings and increasing its visibility in the community. We have prevailed through not one, but 2 significant events declared disasters by the Office of the Governor, Hurricane Harvey and the COVID-19 pandemic. We have increased graduation rates, helping more students than ever to graduate on time. And we have partnered with many corporations and organizations to provide scholarships and internships, as well as academic and professional opportunities for UHD students. As we enter this holiday season, on behalf of UHD, I would like to extend my sincerest gratitude to the generous donors who believed and made possible the milestone that marked this outstanding period in UHD's history. Thank you all.
The entire 4th floor of our beautiful new College of Sciences and Technology building would simply not have been possible without the generous contributions from donors. The building was recently awarded a landmark award from the Houston Business Journal for the positive impact it is making on the surrounding community. It showcases to our community sustainable engineering and use, and it is an exhilarating place for students and faculty to engage in innovative science. Featuring nearly 30 state-of-the-art laboratories, several computer labs, engaging study and collaboration areas, the building is designed with sweeping open spaces that put science on display and bring beautiful vistas to students no matter where they are in the building. All of this presents amazing opportunities for our students to learn, study, and do science. And passersby get to see scientists in action as they look through large windows into teaching and research labs. Large signage recognizing donors throughout the building shows students the value and faith that donors have in them. And this means a lot and is changing how students experience UHD. I'm stunned at the generosity of donors supporting our new building and the many scholarships that they have made for our students. These students will go on to become medical and science professionals, teachers and scientists, many of them earning doctoral degrees. We are eternally grateful for the funding and the willingness of donors to invest in UHD. It is truly a marvelous thing, and thank you.
I can't think of anything more important than helping a young person establish the future they want for themselves. The fact that foundations, donors, and corporations across Houston have stepped up and supported the University of Houston Downtown, have believed in our students, have supported our faculty's commitment to student success, and have trusted this institution to carry out its promise to prepare future generations is truly humbling. Every donor and every dollar will make a real difference in a student's life.
The scholarship allowed me to focus solely on my academics. That included joining clubs as well as internships with law firms and working under my career plan while I'm also working towards my academics. If I could tell one thing to the donor who funded my scholarship, I would definitely tell them that I am forever grateful for what they have done for me. And not only for me, but as well for my family. I am certain that I'm not the only individual who, out of many people, are unfortunate. Even though they have that work ethic and that drive to want things in life, sometimes it's a little bit difficult for us. And with that help, I have not only shifted away from a different perhaps life that I could have, but also for my children and the future generations that come after me.
One pivotal gift that contributed to the success of this campaign is undoubtedly the generous commitment made by Houston businesswoman Marilyn Davies. Marilyn Davies' $10 million gift to the University of Houston downtown will have a long-term transformative effect on the institution. Her gift, the largest in UHD's history, named the Marilyn Davies College of Business. The university now holds the distinction of hosting Texas's first College of Business and one of the only few nationally named for a woman, and a woman who exemplifies the Houston can-do spirit, a Houston native, a self-made, energetic, and visionary professional. These endowed funds will ensure that the Marilyn Davies College of Business will continue to thrive and grow, providing a meaningful education for future business professionals.
The part of UHD that interests me the most is the College of Business, because you have quite a few women who attend UHD, and that's a very important aspect to me, because there's an old saying, when you educate a man, you educate an individual, but when you educate a woman, you educate an entire family. What inspired me to give the gift to the College of Business at UHD was that I had been very successful in my life, and it's time to give back. I was very fortunate growing up. I had a family who had gone to college. I went to college, but not everybody has that opportunity because of money. And so I thought if I gave it to University of Houston downtown, more people could go to college, especially the women, and they would have that opportunity. I hope that from the gift that I gave, that they add new programs, new faculty, new opportunities to travel, because some schools enable their students to go to different countries. I'm not sure that inner city kids can always do that. So if I gave this gift to the College of Business, they could expand, with that resource, they could expand and give other opportunities. The most gratifying thing that I have found with this gift to UHD is meeting the people, the staff, and the students that I have met over the last 3 years. It has opened my eyes to people that have really put this gift to use. I knew some existed, but not to the extent they existed. So I'm very pleased with how it's all turned out. It's probably going to be more in the future.
Gifts such as the one given by Marilyn Davies provide valuable resources for our UHD students and support outstanding faculty who create learning opportunities that would otherwise not be possible. And while infrastructure, teaching facilities, and faculty are at the core of our university's vision to provide learning experiences to students, empowering them with 21st century skills, gifts that provide direct support to our students are another equally important part of this equation. During the course of this campaign, over $8 million in scholarship support has been secured for our students. The C.T. Bauer Foundation has supported exceptional transfer students in the Marilyn Davies College of Business. The Greater Texas Foundation has provided support for students from early college high schools and ensured that these students have the resources to complete their college degrees within 3 years. And our students have benefited from scholarships created by UHD alumni who understand the value of what UHD made possible for them and are committed to pay it forward.
So about the scholarship or the endowment that I made, it was always kind of a dream or something that I wanted to be able to give back to the university some way. For a long time, what I gave back was my time, volunteered, helped with the Alumni Association, or volunteered at events, or come back as a guest speaker. I always try to give my time back until I was at a much better financial place in my life or with my family. And when I thought about, what do I want to do? I can give a big gift, I can make an endowment for a scholarship. What do I want that to look like? And met with the people here at the university, talked with them for a long time about that. But it always had been something that I wanted to do. And then when the time came that I was financially able to do it, I looked at it very seriously. How do I want to set that up? I wanted it to be for students that were majoring in math or statistics or advanced mathematics. But an important part of that also for me was that it would be available for part-time students. For me, first-time student, single mom, single parent household, I had to work. I had to work the whole time that I was in school. It was not an option. And so there were not very many scholarship opportunities available for part-time students. So it was important to me to give back, to make an endowment for students in that field, but also to make sure that part-time students could apply for that same scholarship opportunity. I would say that without the UHD experience that I had, I could say 100% I wouldn't be where I am in my career or in my life right now without that. It was the mentoring, the help, the support, the faculty, the lifelong friendships and relationships that you build over time. 100% I can say I would not be at this level in my career without that solid foundation and mentoring and help that I got at UHD. What I hope will come from the scholarship is not only help someone who is going to school part-time but is interested in a mathematics, statistics, or analytics career, but also help inspire someone else to be able to say, thank you for this opportunity. I was looking forward as a part-time student. Those are students that are working, that they have to help support family and see what they could potentially do down the road to help give back to fellow students. I think the most that I would like to be able to see from this scholarship is that it helps a student. Students that are struggling to make ends meet, they have to support a home, they have to support a family, but they recognize that they're trying to better themselves or better their life for their family and for their children, and I hope that helps them. That's what I would like most.
I'm studying data analytics because I recently was working as a journalist. I was interested in getting more into a career that focused on data. And I decided to come to UHD because, one, the tuition was at a great price, really affordable compared to the other data analytics programs around in the city. And it was right at home and I could stay close to friends and family. The scholarships have meant everything to me. The big reason why I delayed going back to school and getting my graduate degree was because of the cost of tuition. So to be surprised with those type of scholarships, it was, again, just very motivating and really pushed me to go forward and know that I am going in the right direction and I am at a place that really supports me and wants to see me do well, because that financial portion, that can be such a huge burden on different individuals such as myself. So getting those scholarships has meant the world and has helped me, just giving me the motivation to move forward. Thank you for your kindness, your generosity. I remember my father used to always say that people don't have to be nice. And if they choose to be nice, they don't have to be nice to you. So the fact that you all have decided to extend so much gratitude and your time, your energy, your effort in so many different ways to UHD, I am overwhelmed with joy to be able to accept such a gift and just have that motivation to continue my career here at UHD.
And thanks to partnerships with corporate donors, UHD students will be able to take advantage of our vibrant downtown location through internships and service learning opportunities. Gifts from Wells Fargo, Citgo, and Schlumberger, Bank of America, and other corporate partners have made it possible for our students to complete service projects and have funded internships with a focus on Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner's Complete Communities in the near North Side and Kashmir Gardens. UHD and our students have much to be grateful for. Your commitment of $33 million to our institution inspires us to reach further and go farther to support our students and build our city. I am convinced that this is only the beginning of a brighter future for our UHD graduates and for our institution. To each of you, you have my sincerest thanks and gratitude.
Thank you.
Merci.
خیلی ممنون.
非常感谢
Dankeschön.
شكرا.
Çok teşekkür ederim.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Gracias.